What's going on, guys? Etika from the Etika World Network here, and when it comes to the mice game that I've always had, I always prided myself in using some really good mice. Now, I started off with this mouse. I've had this one for years now. The Logitech, I don't even know what the hell the name is, and some of you guys have seen this. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this in Best Buy and whatnot. These are like the cheap $15 to $20 mice from Logitech. This thing has not failed me since, and 5 years is a long time. Then again, I mean, maybe a little bit less than that, but I know for sure it's over 4 years. When I started my YouTube channel 2 years ago, I upgraded my mouse game by using the Cyborg Rat 9. And this was more of a luxury brand kind of mouse because it was in the price range of $150, so pretty high up there, but it offered some cool customization features and whatnot. The only issue is that I ran into a lot of connectivity issues with this mouse, and the thing that really boggled my mind is that my Cyborg Rat 9s, both of them, went on the fritz and fucked themselves up. But my Logitech still works perfectly fine and functional, almost 5 years after me purchasing it. So I decided Logitech was definitely the best place to look. Now, conveniently enough, Logitech recently came out with a new high-end wireless mouse, around in March, I believe. And it's been getting rave reviews by big-time tech names on YouTube, such as Marquez Brownlee, Austin Not Duncan, and also Lou from Unbox Therapy and whatnot. This is a highly reviewed mouse that came out. It's called the Logitech MX Master, and it's had a couple of previous iterations before, but this is their latest one, and it comes with all the bells and whistles that a high-end wireless gaming mouse would come with at the price range of around $100. That could definitely change with time, of course. Now, what we are going to be doing today is unboxing this bad boy. I was able to get this thing thanks to you guys and your donations during my birthday stream, and also keep my lights on at the same time and have electricity. Thank you guys so much for that. Like I said, all that money is going to be used towards getting new gear and upgrading my gear game so that way I can bring better presentation and quality to you guys. And the Logitech MX Master seems like a great place to start. It's not easy to get the okay from so many tech moguls and YouTube. And Marquez Brownlee, I trust him with all my heart, so by all means, let us get into this unboxing and see what the first impressions on this mouse are. Okay, so here we go, guys. The Logitech MX Master unboxing. And just to clarify, I didn't suck anyone's dick for this. I'm not getting paid by Logitech or whatnot, so let's get those misconceptions out the way. The only reason why I have this mouse and spent the money that you guys gave me to buy this kind of piece of equipment is because it comes recommended by MKBHD. So, starting off, we're going to open this thing, and before we go into it, man, you can see that this box is definitely of a higher quality presentation and material than what you would usually get. I mean, nothing really state-of-the-art here, but still, it kind of like has a nice glossy finish to it in terms of the mouse etching on it, and everything else is like a soft, matte-ish kind of feel. Really cool stuff. Feels really premium, but opening it up, you're greeted with the mouse itself, and the first thing I gotta say is this is a goddamn behemoth. This thing is massive, man. A lot bigger than I thought it would be. It didn't really look all that big from Marquez's video about it, but Marquez has big ass hands, so understandably so, it is a really big mouse. Just for actually, you know what? I'll wait until I unbox the thing. So here on this flap, it kind of just shows you directions, simple directions and whatnot. And here, as you can see, it has the body itself. So we're going to try to undo this. Let me see if I can do this in a, in a decent way without totally destroying the box. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so we finally got the sticky tape off. Let's open this thing up. Just kind of pull the flap up here. I really want to be careful with this, man, because I kind of have a thing for collecting the boxes of the stuff that I buy, and I don't want to mess this one up. Thankfully, the boxing wasn't really too complicated, like some other boxes could be potentially. But yeah. Anyways, so we're gonna get that out the way, and here is the mouse itself. Now, the packaging, like I said, isn't really. I mean, it's nice, but it's not like that nice. Much nicer than what you would get on a standard mouse like this one. But here we go. So. Oh my god. Alright, now, you guys know how I was talking about how the boxing is sort of premium, but not really. The mouse is on a totally different level, however. This thing feels and looks incredible. Oh my fucking god. It feels like I just touched a tit. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. I'm not trying to overhype this, you guys know I try to bring it to you as real as I possibly could, and this shit is real, man. This shit feels good as hell, man. This is extremely ergonomic. I have big ass hands too, considering that I'm 6'6", so I'm sorry, my hands are ashy as hell, man. It looks like I just jerked off, but I mean, still, this shit is clean, man. I like it a lot. Like the design, man, everything about this feels good. I was a little bit concerned because my my Cyborg Rat 9 has kind of like this side panel to be able to put your pinky on to rest it there, but this one doesn't have that. I was concerned that my pinky would kind of be, left on the low, like left dragging on the top, but it's fine. It fits in perfectly fine. This is definitely a premium feeling mouse. All right, so we have just some instructions and whatnot, but the main way that this also works is through a USB, like a little USB dongle thing, which you can use to connect this to the computer. And apparently it can also sync with Bluetooth on 3 other devices. And there's a little switch here as well, which you can use to be able to connect to 1 device, 2 devices, or 3 devices, and have them each attributed to one of the numbers here. So it's a really nice function to be able to have such on-the-go maneuvering with this thing. If you have multiple computers, this mouse would be a perfect fit. It feels, oh my God, it moves like it's on a bed of butter, baby. God damn. God, oh my God, this feels amazing. Oh my fucking God. Now we talking, baby. Now we talking. This mouse is as premium as MKB, HD, and Unbox Therapy said it was. This mouse is premium as fuck, man. Like I said, I'm not going to try to mask the real shit for you guys here. This mouse is impressive, man. Like, everything about this feels a million times better than something like the Cyborg Rat 9 does. This mouse, you can tell they spent time in the lab working on this goddamn thing. And it has this really nice pattern on the thumb rest as well too, which kind of has like this little diamond shape. It looked really badass on camera, to be honest with you, but yeah, it feels even better. It kind of has like this rubberized grip feeling sort of thing, and it's also a button at the same time too. So there's a lot to this mouse than what, man. There's a lot more to this mouse than what you would see at a first glance. It feels like you won't be able to understand the significance of how good this mouse is until you put your hand on top of it. I do wonder what people who have smaller hands would encounter with this kind of a mouse. In fact, as a matter of fact, my girlfriend's in the other room. She has small hands. Let me go grab her real quick. Put your hand on it and just let me know if you've ever felt something that sexual before. Don't worry. It's not anything in your face. It's nothing in your face. Just put your hand on it and let me know what you think, because I don't know what a person with smaller hands would get from it. That's the mouse. That's the fucking shit MKBHD talked about. Okay, put your hand on it, please. You have to feel this shit.
Ooh, it's too big for me.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay.
It'll hurt my wrist.
But does it like feel premium in your hand? Because this shit just works so well. Like, it fits in perfectly.
If it were my size, it'd be good.
Really doesn't? Can you touch it one more time, just so I can kind of?
Like, it'll hurt my wrist.
Oh damn! Really? Like, even if you like?
No, it still hurt my wrist.
Oh, okay.
This thing's too low, so it's creating a weird, awkward angle for me.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Me just doing it already hurt my wrist.
Oh snap! Okay, yeah. So I guess if you have smaller hands, this isn't necessarily the best choice. But I mean, if you're big, then yeah, you can't go wrong with this thing.
Big. Yes.
Hey. So overall, it's a very impressive mouse. I'm amazed by it. One thing that I kind of noticed, which I don't really like too much, is that it really is a fingerprint magnet, but I guess that's the case with most mice that you would get. The reason why it does attract fingerprints is because that material on there is kind of like this soft plastic kind of feel, and if it was like a hard plastic, which was like shiny or whatever, it wouldn't catch fingerprints, but it wouldn't feel as sexual in the hand to be able to hold it. So you have to make some sacrifices for ergonomics in a lot of scenarios, and even though this thing does have a tendency to get fingerprints a lot, it does feel good at the same time. So I'm more than willing to give up looks a little bit on that side to be able to have such an amazing feeling mouse in my hand. It works out great, and it has a great horizontal scrolling wheel as well too. And what MKBHD said is that you could turn the clicking wheel and make it like last a while if you turn it really hard. Really cool stuff right there. But guys, that's basically my unboxing and first impressions of the Logitech MX Master. I have never purchased any of the Logitech MX series beforehand, so this is my first one in this lineup, and I can already tell I'm going to be really happy with it. A lot bigger and more robust and ergonomic than my original Logitech, I don't know what the fuck this is, mouse, and I'm looking forward to using this one. It'll be great for video editing, and if you do have smaller hands, this may not be the choice for you, but I'm sure Logitech has alternatives that are better size for the smaller user. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you in the next video. Let me know what you think about this mouse. Coming in at around $99, I feel like it is highly priced, but you're getting your money's worth in return. It doesn't really seem to have too many extra buttons other than this back and forward button. I'll have to see if these are actually, I'll have to see for myself if these are actually like remappable, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to cover about this thing, and I could potentially do one in a future video. Take care of yourselves, and of course, as usual, please have yourself a damn good one.